of Diversity Week, so today is Food Day. So I hope you all have hungry bellies, because we have a whole bunch of restaurants here who have catered for you guys, so that not only do you get to visually see the different cultures, but now you can fill your bellies with all the different kinds of food. So we're tight on time today because it's Friday, so I'm going to try and keep this short and sweet. I would just like to do some thanking of people. So I would like to thank all of the volunteers who helped make this a successful week. Darcy has challenged us to make it bigger and better, and I hope that we met those expectations because it was a lot of work went into it. From the staff, from people outside the community, from the videographers, to the IT group, everybody worked together, and that's wonderful to see. I would like to thank you all for participating in the event. So we had a whole bunch of people fill out ballots, read the posters that the groups made to learn about the different cultures. Lastly, I would like to thank operations. So thank you for giving us the time and the people to put this event together. We definitely appreciate it, and we hope that you guys all appreciate what goes into the half an hour every day that you spend enjoying yourself, hopefully, and learning about the different cultures. Lastly, I'm going to introduce the members of the diversity team. So these guys worked countless hours to put this together for you guys. They spent time with Tennille and I all year working on this and a number of other things so we can incorporate cultures and the appreciation we have for other cultures into our day-to-day activities. So I'll just get them to put up their hands when I say their names. Efren Rakasa, Lucky Singh, Simranjit Kaur, Palsi Patel, Swapna Patel, Jaspreet Brar, Kayla Audette, John Mayo, and then the wonderful girl who organizes all these people is Tennille Juba. If I can just have you I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for all the time and effort you put into making this event wonderful. And I can do it without you. Sorry. Lastly, I would like to thank some of the dancers from yesterday. So Stanley, Ardo, Henry, and Timmy.
I need to drink the water just watching them. By the way, I didn't know that was going to happen. Pretty tough act to follow. I guess, well, first of all, let's give it up one more time for these guys. Because I know they didn't do that overnight. They obviously been practicing for a while. So, to me, that's exactly what this week is about. You've got people from every culture in that group that got together and chose to do this for you, regardless of their backgrounds, you know, because they recognize this as a culture in this building, which is fantastic. Is it just me or is it a little warm in here? I'm cooking. Wow, I can't imagine you guys working on this side of the building today. The diversity team needs people from all the different groups. I've talked about it before. These guys do a great job. Please get involved. You know, you heard me talk the other day about doing more events. If you guys enjoy this stuff, we need more participation. I'd like to thank all the people again who were involved in the dancing and the presentations at work here, because that's really what this is about. So appreciate that. You know, I know we had the emotional moment with Tammy and Tennille, but Tennille really is the one that makes this happen. So I'd like to give her another big round of applause. You know, the diversity team does a lot of work, but she's the one that holds it all together when things go sideways. And as much as it seemed pretty seamless all this week, she's been running around with her head chopped off a lot. So great job. I'd also like to thank everybody for all the overtime this week. We couldn't do this if we didn't have you guys helping us out and still getting the orders out. So thank you for that, and you should all give yourself a round of applause for that. Talking a little bit to the night shift specifically, if they're watching this tonight, hopefully we made a step forward. We couldn't get all the performers to come in at night, but at least we you know, spent the time with you and give you a chance to see what we're doing during the day. We'll try and improve on that next year, but it's a step in the right direction, hopefully. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Wow, I did almost step on that. You're right. Brandon, whose birthday is it? Hayden? Where? Hayden. Hi. Happy birthday. So, you know, this week we learned about a whole bunch of things about different cultures. Thank goodness that Harry from 5 O'Clock helped us out on Monday with the speech for First Nations. We certainly learned a lot about their why they dance and about their culture and how important their families are to them. We had Peter from the Philippines on Tuesday, President, talk about their culture and how important it is for them, for family, and how many of them have come over here and trying to build new lives. And saw some pretty cool karaoke style singing, and it was very, very good. I was very impressed with those guys. And then with India, you know, I was walking around when the dancers were up, and I actually asked Vikram, I said, I don't see as many people cheering as I did last year. And he told me that the dance, by the way, I don't know if it's just me, but I'm sweating like crazy. I'm dying up here. He told me that the dance is a more serious dance than last year, but that it really struck home in terms of feeling like something that a lot of the people would only see back home, and that it really meant a lot. So that's great to hear. That's again the stuff we're trying to do. And then of course yesterday, I don't know what you can say about Africa and John and the gang, because that was pretty lights out. You know, one thing interesting hearing about was about the women and the water and the wood and stuff. That was pretty cool. I didn't know that. I didn't realize that their jobs were so hard back there, and that was their role. So you learn something every day. So let me ask you a question. Did you guys enjoy this? Good. I'm glad. We'll do more during the year. You know, to me, this is all about, you know, living our values, about respect, and about tolerance and understanding in the workplace. I think if we have these events, if you see some of these individuals up here, I've seen what happens when it comes out here. Because I saw one of the questions from head office saying, you know, what happens? What comes out of this? Does anything come out of this, or is it just an event? And I see the way people interact more as a result, and they ask questions about their culture after they see something. And I see the way that they just seem to be a little bit more interactive than they were before. That's what it's about. You know, when we talk about trying to build this community and this culture, it's about everybody understanding a little bit more about each other. And that's the stuff that we've got to do a better job of, and we're trying. So, hope we enjoyed this week. I'm not going to talk any longer because, and I don't know if we've got the collage up yet. Do we have the collage up yet? What are you doing?
Sorry, now that the dance is over, just so that everybody knows, so we've been practicing outside of work, behind the scenes, and Darcy didn't know that was going to happen, so a little bit of a surprise. But now that it's over, I would really like to thank Amit and his crew. They're the ones that choreographed this, spent time with us, that don't have as much dancing technique as they may have, making sure that it looks good for you guys today. So if I can just get a round of applause for Amit.
Thank you. Now you're throwing me completely off my name. I'll just go this way. So I'll just close by saying, you know, I want to build a culture here. I want to build a community here. I've said this before. It's harder to leave a culture and a community than it is to leave a job. And if we do that, then hopefully more of you will stay here and see us as somewhere you want to stay long term. So I'm glad you enjoyed the week. We will do more of this. And now it's time to eat. Have a great time.
Hoy are, pakinggan niyo ako. Ito na ang Pinoy na Pilipino. Galing sa baryo sa